Hi friends!
Hi!
Today we are headed east and we're going to the hottest place in the U.S.
Yeah.
Record-breaking heat there,
Mm-hmm.
to Death Valley National Park.
Yes.
So we're at the house now. It takes us about 3 hours to get there. So it'll be a nice fun little adventure for the day. And we'll show you how to explore Death Valley National Park in the summertime.
Yes.
So let's go.
Let's do it.
We've made it to Death Valley.
Yep.
And it's actually not too hot. Our car read 102. So it's hot, but not too hot. But they do recommend that if it's over 100, you can't be hiking out here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna stick close to our car,
Yep.
which the kids already got back in because
They soft.
they're kids. But yeah, so we're gonna try to visit a few places that we know we can use the car and be close enough to the car that we're not hiking and making it a dangerous situation. Plus, we brought 17 gallons of water, so I think we're gonna do pretty good out here.
That's not a lie either. We got 17
No, we got a
gallons
lot.
in the back of the car.
But yeah, so let's head into the park
Let's do it.
and see what we can see. I'm excited because this is our first time here,
Yeah.
and it's not death hot.
No.
I mean, it's hot,
I mean, yeah.
but it's not death hot.
Right. Let's do it.
Yeah. We got back in the car and now we're headed towards Furnace Creek. And just a heads up, you think you're kind of close when you get to the sign that you're in Death Valley National Park, that you're close to like all the things you want to see. But over by Furnace Creek, that's where you can see the sand dunes and start headed towards Badwater Basin, which is the lowest point below sea level of the U.S. And
Western Hemisphere.
the Western Hemisphere.
Yeah.
So, no, I think it used to be the Western Hemisphere, and then they found a place in Argentina.
Oh, maybe.
So now it's just the U.S.
Okay.
But
Sorry.
from that sign to Furnace Creek is 53 miles. So definitely, before you head out here, make sure you have a full tank of gas. Make sure you have plenty of water, because there is nothing. There was nothing for 100 miles before here.
Yeah.
And in here, so make sure you're prepared. And I'm pretty sure that's where Death Valley got its name, from people not being prepared and dying. So you don't want to do that. So let's get on Furnace Creek. We just passed the sign that said that we are currently at 3,000 feet, but soon we'll be going down below sea level. So that's pretty cool about this national park, is that you can go from a fairly high elevation in the mountains and then down in the valley. So you can go to the lowest elevation in America.
Almost a mile of elevation change.
That's why we have gum in our mouths.
Yes.
All that ear popping that's gonna be happening. All right, now we're going downhill. It's kind of nice.
Especially since we put the AC back on.
Yeah, going uphill, you want to turn your AC off just so you don't burn up your engine with it being hot out. That's just a general rule for any desert driving you may be doing. But woohoo! the bumps on this road, it's like very very roller coaster-esque.
Incredicoaster, natural edition, non-built edition.
I'm so thankful for motion sickness medicine.
Thanks, motion sickness medicine. You save our lives.
We are eternally grateful.
You save us from warfaring our faces off.
Whoa.
Gotta use our brakes now. Woo! Okay, we've made it to Stovepipe Wells. It's pretty nice here. It looks like they have a little motel you can stay in over there, a saloon, some nice western stuff, and a general store. So we're gonna go into the general store, see what they have to offer. We decided to stop here because we don't know the next time we'll see a toilet. So that's what you gotta do.
Maybe never.
Unless you go on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Check out these ravens. Kennedy said they're saying like, wow, look at this building. It's so amazing. Wow. Really, they're just hot. And they're sweating like doggies do. Pretty funny, huh? But yeah, we just came around the corner to go to the bathroom that's out here and saw these guys and kind of scared me. I wasn't expecting it. Maybe they'll stay still. Well, I gotta go over here to go to the bathroom. You stay there. We're just going to the bathroom. Come on. Come on, Kenny. They're not gonna bother you. She's scared. Ah! So we just stopped at Stovepipe Wells. It was such a cute little general store in there, and the bathrooms were super clean, so it was really nice, and it wasn't a pit toilet because I was afraid we'd only have pit toilets out here in Death Valley like most national parks. I mean, I know they have them, but this one was an actual toilet here, so that was really nice. Lots of fun little souvenirs that you could get. We went ahead and got our traditional Christmas ornament that we get for every place we stop usually.
Yep.
And then Chris got the map, which we're very grateful for the map right now because we have no cell service.
So your GPS will not work.
And we have an old car that does not use GPS anyhow. So.
Okay, so we are here and we are wanting to go to Furnace Creek.
Yeah.
And it's dancing, dancing, dancing. Okay, so we'll want to take this all the way down because we can get to Badwater Basin, which is the lowest elevation in North America.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's pretty much all.
It's really what we came to see. So
yeah, so we can see Artist Palette. We can make a drive through there.
Well, it looks like we're right next to the sand dunes. We made it to the sand dunes. Seriously, right there is Stovepipe Wells where we were just at the store. And so it's just a mile down the road to the sand dunes. So it is super hot. It is 110 degrees according to the car. So we will not be hiking way out into the sand dunes, but we might try to go like right here just to actually see the sand and touch the sand. Listen, you hear that? It is so quiet that it almost hurts.
Yeah,
your
I was
ears.
about to say that. It hurts.
Like, why does it hurt that it's quiet? That is strange. It's nice that it's quiet, but it's almost painful. So this right here is the reason why we're not going to go very far from our car, because it is extreme heat danger time right now because it is summertime. And so after 10 a.m., which is when it's over 100 usually, you shouldn't go. And you can't have your dog, you can't smoke, you can't fly a drone or camp. No dogs allowed. Only birds. So what do you think, Jude?
This is very hot.
It is hot, and we're going up a sand hill.
Yeah.
Okay, we have made it to the top of the very first dune.
This is as far as we're going.
Yeah, it is
Hot.
way too hot out here.
It's so pretty.
It's beautiful. If you get the opportunity, you should definitely come out here and check it out. But this sand is not like the White Sands National Park.
It's hot sand.
This is hot sand. Hot, like burns to the touch sand. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, it's like hotter than the air.
You definitely don't want to go like that be the beach sand. You know, when you have to like take your shoes off and walk.
That's
Wouldn't be happening.
That's
now.
blistered foot sand. But yeah, this is gorgeous.
This would be the perfect place to fry an egg.
So yes, while it's hot and almost impossible to hike out here right now, the perk is that, as you can see, other than our car, there's only one other car here. So you get the place to yourself, which is nice. So worth it?
Yeah, so far.
So fun fact, it's so dry and hot outside that you're not sweating out there, so it doesn't seem like it's that bad.
Yeah, it's just
that hot.
evaporating off of
It evaporates so fast, but as soon as you get it back into the car,
yeah,
it's like you're pouring sweat now. So earlier I said it was 112 degrees or 110 degrees. Now it's 112.
Yeah.
So
We might see 120 down in that basin.
yeah, and we're not even down at sea level yet.
Nope.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Whoa, look how cool that looks. We stopped. You can see the sand dunes over there. Got out of the car because check it out. We're at sea level. So everything past here will be below sea level. Fun times.
It'll be under the sea.
Under the sea.
Level.
Under the sea.
Level.
Now we are headed to Furnace Creek, which is where they test all the temperatures to see when it gets the hottest. So apparently that's the hottest part of Death Valley. So we're headed there now, and it's about 33 miles from the sand dunes and Stovepipe Wells.
Yeah.
Right?
We'll be hitting during the hottest part of the day too.
Yes. So they say the hottest part of the day here is between 2 and 6. That's what it said in the bathroom. And so right now it is 2:50.
Yep.
So we just love to flirt with danger. I laugh in the face of danger. But yeah, so maybe we're silly for doing this, but we wanted to see Death Valley on this epic road trip that we're on, and it just happens to be the closest stop to our house on the way out. So why not?
Yep.
Let's go to Furnace Creek. See how hot it is. We made it to the Furnace Creek Visitor Center. Let's see how hot it says it is. 114. Woohoo!
It's hot.
Let's park and take a picture. Check it out. The sign. 114. It's pretty hot. And we are 190 feet below sea level. Wow, get in there, kids. The visitor center is closed, but it looks like the bookstore is open and the bathrooms are open here too. So if you need to use the potty, it's a good spot for it. Short and sweet at Furnace Creek just because it is closed, but it's nice to go by the thermometer and get a fun little picture saying that you were here in Death Valley when it was over 100. Fun stuff. Now we're back into the car and we're gonna go by Badwater for our last stop of the day. Let's get going. We've made it to Badwater Basin. This is crazy. What's so funny is if you look up here, there's a teeny weeny sign of where actual sea level is. It's pretty far down.
Far down and far out, man.
Yeah.
This is the Badwater Basin salt flat. This is actually salt down here on the ground, which is crazy. And this is 283 feet below sea level. I feel like the earth is hugging me. It is very, very, very hot. All right, we're gonna stand right here for just a second.
Okay.
I stopped in my tracks because it was so dramatic. I wanted you guys to see this.
Dramatic.
All right, so you feel how hot it is right here.
Yes.
Walk quickly out on the flat.
To the salt. Even though it says no.
You feel it?
Oh my gosh, that's getting so much hotter.
It's like a 10-degree difference, like immediately.
It's from all of this reflected heat from this
Yeah.
white salt.
You can legit feel that.
That is wild and hot.
Yeah.
Let's get off
It's
it.
like it's a good 10-degree difference.
Did you taste the salt, Kenny?
No.
Oh, I thought I heard you spitting over there.
Wow.
So yeah, we'll definitely have to come back in the winter and walk out onto the flats and see how far we can get.
I don't feel safer going much further.
No, you're not supposed to in this heat. But it is cool to see. Man, check out this Badwater pool. I can't believe there's water out here. But it's an ancient aquifer. It fills year round. began as an ice age snow and rain hundreds of miles away in the mountains in central Nevada. And the runoff seeped into porous limestone's bedrock and began underground flow through a regional aquifer. And it emerges here at Badwater at this fault line in the mountain's base. And then salt dissolves from all these old deposits and make it salt water. I was watching a documentary a couple of weeks ago about Death Valley and this Badwater Basin, and they were saying that when people were coming over from the gold rush, that their covered wagons, like their wagon wheels, would get stuck on some of the salt stuff and the rocks, and there's no water in sight, and so they would see these waters, they would see the Badwater pools, and then they would go to take a drink thinking, oh yes, some water, and then it's like saltier than the sea. So can you imagine how awful that was? And then of course, you know, you get stranded out here and you only have salt water to drink. Death Valley. All right, so there you have it. Death Valley in the summer. Fun, but I would even recommend it.
Oh yeah, I'd definitely recommend it. I wouldn't if you've got like health problems or you're out of shape or
you have like asthma, like breathing problems.
Yeah, breathing problems, things like that, because it is, you feel labored to breathe, but it's beautiful out here. I mean, we're not really desert people, but this is kind of a cool experience.
And this is awesome too, because there's not anyone here. I'm sure in the cooler months there's tons of people here. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend hiking during the summer. I would also bring a long sleeve shirt because the sun hurts. Yeah. It's so strong. Any other tips you would give anybody coming out to Death Valley in the summertime?
Bring lots of water and drink even if you don't want to. Even if you're not feeling thirsty, go ahead and just take a drink anytime you get out of the car. I've probably had 40 ounces since we've been in the park, and I haven't really needed to pee. That's an issue. So we'll see how long that lasts on the ride where we're going next. But yeah, I've had a lot of water today, and it really hasn't hit me that hard. So
we definitely want to come back to Death Valley. We are already planning another trip because we have enjoyed it so much and we want to explore more of it, not right next to our car. So and not so hot. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you are enjoying our adventures, please subscribe and you will see more of them. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.